This podcast is sponsored by Release Winery. Every wine tells a story. Each growing season, it's our goal to create an artisan Napa Valley wine of exceptional quality. Join us as the story of this ultra-limited wine continues. Learn more at releasewinery.com.
Vignerons.
I've never been good at saying that.
I know, a lot of people. Vignerons.
You'd think I'd know it after all this time.
Because primarily we were grape growers initially, so my late husband was a third generation farmer, and in the early 90s he started converting some of his land over to vineyards. So we have a lot of vineyards now, almost 1,000 acres. So I guess primarily that is our business, is growing grapes, which is what Vignerons means. And then in the late 90s, him and I established our wine company, Henry's Drive. Henry Hill was the driver of the mail coach that used to drive through our property in the late 1800s. So the routes were called drives, so we called it Henry's Drive. And with us, paying respect to the postal history in our region, all of our marketing and branding is based around the history of the postal service in our region. Padthaway, our wine region, is predominantly planted with Shiraz or Cabernet, so I tend to stick to Shiraz. I think that's what our region does best, and so it's about playing to the strengths of the region. We also do Chardonnay fairly well, so we have a couple of Chardonnays, a sparkling Chardonnay, and also a sparkling Shiraz. But it's all about Shiraz or Shiraz-based wines.
I don't think I've ever had a sparkling Shiraz before.
Delicious.
Yeah, I'll bet it is.
Yeah, there's a few different styles, but I like to make it fairly dry. It's Charmat, so it tends to be sort of quite bubbly and effervescent, dry and fruity, but not in an overpowering kind of way. It's got a super cool label too. It's called the Scarlet Letter. So again, it's that postal theme, and on the label it has an A for adulteress. You guys, yeah. So she's a bit saucy. I think it's good to have an authentic story for your wines. I like marketing is kind of my passion. Right after wine, so marketing wine just comes naturally to me. But if you can have good branding, clear messaging, I think is super important, and authentic stories, because I've always found people love a story about the wine.
This podcast is sponsored by Release Winery. Every wine tells a story. Each growing season, it's our goal to create an artisan Napa Valley wine of exceptional quality. Join us as the story of this ultra-limited wine continues. Learn more at releasewinery.com.